Hello, I'm Ron Harwin. Thank you for purchasing the Harwin Balancer Plus. Now that you've taken your balancer out of the box, you can see I've already installed one rail and also a number of springs. I want to show you how the springs fit in the rubber holders and also how the rail lines up so that you'll know which side to screw the rail into. As you can see, we have a rubber spring holder on the base, and you're just going to take the spring, it doesn't matter which side, they're the same, and you're going to push it down like that so that the spring moves freely, but it's held at the bottom. We'll do that again. Doesn't matter which side, you have a rubber spring holder, and we're just going to wiggle it down until it stops at the base. Now we're going to insert the rails, and as you can see, this is noted RF, that means right front. And you will find that inside of the tube that it fits into, there is also a label that says RF. Of course, the holes for the screws are towards the outside, where the pre-drilled holes are, and you just wiggle it in very, very easily. And the front is in the position as if you were standing on the balancer, facing forward. That's your right and left side. And then the screws will line up perfectly as they go through the wooden base going into the rail itself with a pre-drilled hole. You take the provided screws and you push it in till it makes contact with the rail. You want to use a power driver or an electric drill, both with a Phillips head. This will allow you to attach the rails with the utmost security and allow you to use the balancer with the greatest safety. We've put wheels on the back of the balancer so that you'll find how easy it can be to move the balancer anywhere you would like to. So now I'd like to show you how to position your foam footbeds. This is the top, one long solid piece of foam. This is the bottom, it's contoured. Right here we have a note positioned to the outside. It's going to go this way. The outside has a middle section that's wide. The inside has a middle section that's narrow. The wide position says to the outside. So we turn this way. It's the outside standing on the balancer facing forward. As you can see, we have a line etched towards the front of the foot platform. So you position the foam footbed, you slide it in, pushing down, and then you slide it right up to this grooved line that is in the base of the wooden platform. And that's where it goes. We'll take the second one. Once again, this is the top. This is the front. The larger overhang section is the front. This is the front edge that you're going to line up with the groove in the wooden platform. And this tells you which side. Position to the outside. We turn it to the outside since you stand this way, looking at the front. You push the foam footbed in quite easily. You lift up the top and you move it forward till this bottom front edge lines up exactly with the groove in the wood. And that is your best position for the greatest effectiveness in using the Harwin Balancer. I'd like you to know as well that these are designed to move. And they move instead of being glued down because they activate the sensors in your feet much more effectively. Because they move, there's nothing hindering the way it transmits the very subtle movements in your feet from your body to the balancer so that the balancer can respond and begin to engage those subtle weaknesses that we're working to correct. And so as you use the balancer before each and every session, you're going to find that one of them may be forward. So you want to check both. You go back to that grooved line and you just line everything up just properly again and double check. And now the Harwin Balancer is ready for effective use.